B4S fam, it's Gab back at it with B4S Media once again for Going Greek with Gab, and today we're going to talk about ABGs. What's good guys? Hello, it's Gab again. Hi. Today we're talking about ABGs. If you don't know what that is, it's basically one big umbrella term for an Asian girl who's just hot. Period. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but I hate this term with a passion, and I'm gonna take the whole video to tell you why. So, an ABG stands for Asian baby girl. The whole stereotype in today's definition of ABG is basically a regular Asian girl with beach blonde hair, fake nails, fake eyelashes, a lot of makeup, probably in a sorority, raves a lot, probably hooking up with that guy in the Asian fraternity, drinks a lot of boba. Yeah, like, there's so many superficial details to it, like a lot of people won't even understand, and I have no idea why it's like that, because I'm telling you, that's not even the real definition. So one of the reasons I hate being called an ABG and hearing that term still circulating among the Asian community is because most people don't know what a real ABG is. So this term has been around for ever, but for some reason it's been trending right now, and I will tell you, the real definition of an Asian baby girl is supposed to be an Asian gangster. Like a female Asian gangster, period, which is totally so far off of what everyone really thinks an ABG really is. And it's not meant to be a compliment or insult or anything, it's just an Asian girl who's a gangster. Like, there's no physical appearance to the stereotype or any, like, I don't know, negative thoughts to it. It's just an Asian gangster, and most people don't even know that. Usually this gangster is just, I don't know, doing sketchy stuff in sketchy business with sketchy people, dealing drugs, committing crimes. That's it. It's so funny because so many people don't know the real definition of it. Everyone goes about saying, oh, you're such an ABG, as in, like, you're so pretty, you look so, like, cutesy and nice because you're in a sorority and you're drinking boba and you have the fake nails and whatever. I don't like that. I didn't start hearing this term till I entered college and when I joined Greek life. So I remember when I joined, I'll tell you guys already, you know how much I hate the stereotype amongst sorority girls, because everyone just thinks they're really superficial, really annoying, just like have no brains, and then just like all about looks. Obviously I don't agree with that. I think that's totally wrong, and now Asian sorority girls have to deal with the whole stereotype of being called an Asian baby girl, which is just 10 times more annoying, and I hate it. I remember the first time somebody called me an ABG and I was like, what? Like, I was so just confused initially because I didn't even know what that term meant, and then I realized that they were just trying to be nice and like were complimenting me because I look like your standard beautiful Asian girl, and I was like, no. And it bothered me so much because this person doesn't even know who I am. They automatically think I'm an ABG because I'm in a sorority and because of the way I dress and because of my makeup and my fake nails, my fake lashes, and just the way I carry myself. They think I'm just a superficial Asian girl. And I was so annoyed. I'm like, you don't even know me. You don't know the way I am. You don't know my friends. You don't know my environment. You literally know nothing about me. And you're making all these assumptions within just one term. And look, I know I'm delving way too deep into this term. And I know for a lot of people, it's supposed to be a compliment. But I don't like it. I don't like how an ABG basically puts these standards of beauty toward all these Asian girls. Like, it's not it. And it's supposed to be, you're beautiful and you're an ABG if you have bleach blonde hair, if you have the fake nails, fake eyelashes, like have the whole makeup and all the whole appearance thing makes you beautiful. And that's not true. Anyway, well, I was super insulted by it. I obviously didn't make a big deal about it because I know people are just trying to be nice to me. Anyway, I didn't realize how different it was in other places until I came back home to Chicago. So when I came back home and I was with my friends from back at home, they had a totally different take of what an ABG was. For one, my friend didn't know what an ABG was, and then my other friend thought it was like this immaculate, beautiful term to call an Asian girl hot. And I was like, no. Like, I remember my friends would always make fun of me and tell me I'm such an ABG because I joined a sorority and because I changed the way I dress and my hairstyle. And I was like, no, if you knew me like well enough, you know that I'm actually really happy with where I'm at. But then my one other good friend, she'd always call herself an ABG and say, oh, I'm such an ABG because I drink so much boba and because I have fake nails and I dyed my hair and whatever. And of course no other girl is gonna say, oh, I'm so pretty and I'm so hot, because you're gonna look like you're full of yourself. So I've seen a lot of Asian girls just go off and say, oh, I'm such an ABG because I'm so basic and I do all these things. No, like, I will tell you right now, no, you are not an ABG just because you drink boba and because you dyed your hair and because you wear like a 50 tons of makeup. No, like that's not it. And it bothered me so much because my friend and a lot of other Asian girls think that they're beautiful because they're fitting this standard of what an ABG is supposed to be. And you are wrong. I will tell you right now, I will rant to anyone who asks me this. You are not beautiful because you are an ABG. You're beautiful because you're you. Period. You are beautiful because you love the way you look, you love the way you carry yourself, and you are confident in your own body. You are not beautiful just because somebody calls you an ABG across the street, or because somebody's catcalling you and saying, "You're such an ABG, like you're so hot." No. And I know it's not supposed to be that sort of like derogatory or misogynistic term to girls, but that's the way I always look at it. I don't like the idea that even though it's not supposed to be an insult, all these girls all of a sudden want to be called an ABG. They're literally striving to be called this Asian baby girl. So a lot of guys will say, "Oh, you're so hot because you have this new blonde hair, you have this new look to yourself, you have these new like accessories or nails or whatever." No. For any person, any Asian girl, any Hispanic girl, black girl, whatever, any girl, you are beautiful because you're you. That's it. You don't need to be called a certain name by some guy or by some girl or by some like celebrity. You're beautiful because of the way you look, and you should be proud of that. That's it. I hated it so much when I saw my friend changing the way she looked and changing her attitude with herself so she would be called an ABG by us and by other guys. And I would say no. And then a lot of people would say, "Oh, you're just saying that because you're an ABG yourself." But I'm not an ABG. I'm not someone who's so about my looks, not someone who changed my entire appearance just to appeal to some guy, to appeal to some social group or whatever. I'm just happy with where I'm at. And I realized that a lot of people don't actually see it that way. Again, because I delved too deep into it, I'm just like an overthinker. But that's the way it is. I don't like being called these certain terms by anyone, guys or girls, or any social group or organization, because you don't know me. You don't know how I am. You don't know my personality, what I'm about, my values. So it's totally unfair to call any person an Asian baby girl because of what? They're in a sorority? Because they dyed their hair? Because they look beautiful? I don't get that. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Luckily, I realized I wasn't the only one in my sorority who hated this term. She actually realized how like threatening it was to girls' self-esteem and how people were trying to change themselves to look like this Asian baby girl that everyone thinks is so hot. So one of my sisters actually made this hashtag called ABGenius, which I absolutely adore. She actually did it for every single Twitter post or Instagram post that she was proud of. And I don't mean like, "Oh, I became like the president of my sorority." It could be. Or it could be like, "I had a good day today and I want to show you how happy I was on my first Monday at school." Or it can be, "I just graduated and I got summa cum laude at my university and I'm proud." It can literally be anything you're proud of. If you're proud that you had a good day, like me, I literally am so happy when I just have a good day. I'm happy when I wake up with full energy. I'm happy when I'm productive and actually get to see my friends and just have an all around no negative energy kind of day. But for other people, it can be, "I had a good day because I got straight A's on my report card," or "I had a good day because I got to go out and spend time with my mom, who I haven't seen in like a year." Like, it can literally be anything, and I want a lot of you guys to start redefining that term ABG. Start realizing that an ABG isn't an Asian baby girl where it's like, "I'm so hot, I'm getting all the guys, I know everyone loves me, and I'm like the it girl of like Asian girls." No. Be an ABG, an AB genius. I'm happy because I was productive. I'm happy because I got all my stuff done. I'm happy just because I'm happy. You don't need a reason to be proud of yourself or reason to be happy. Just be confident in you, who you are. That's it. And I love it because, like I said, my sister does it for everything. She puts AB Genius anytime she like got a part in a play, anytime she like moved to a new house and it's like a new step in her life. It's literally, you can put it for anything, and I love it because I want a lot of Asian girls to redefine what an ABG really is. So if you're watching this, definitely check out the term AB Genius. I want you guys to eliminate the stigma and the superficial details that go with being called an ABG. That's obviously not what it is, and I don't want any other female to just say, "I want to be an ABG." I want to be a genius, an AB genius, period. And I hope you guys understand how much more empowered you feel when you realize how confident in yourselves, not because of the way you look, but because of what you're doing with your life and the actions you put and the energy you're giving off to other people, and how confident you are in yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have today for Going Greek with Gab. I know that was a lot, and I sort of want to rant about how much I hate the double standard against beauties, or the double standard against Asian women, it's definitely an ongoing battle, but I hope you guys look up that hashtag ABGenius and start using it for sure. I love seeing all those posts, especially from like people I don't know, where they show I'm proud of myself today or I did this today. I love seeing all your guys' stories, so definitely use that down below in the comments. Put ABGenius in any post you have, and I promise you I will check it out and I'll comment and I'll like, and I will tell you I am proud of you. So thank you guys again for so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below to look up more videos about my double standard on Asian beauty, more about my Greek life, predicaments, and drama, and just about my weird life. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week.